Subscribe to CIRV'N IT RAW.
In the 80s, there was a lifestyle of celebration, and coke was part of that lifestyle.
It was the glitzy drug.
When crack came along,
as I look on the internet, self-proclaimed vet, but he's softer than silhouette. Exterminate, eradicate, and disinfect. Slight disrespect, we disconnect heads from their neck. Talk cheap, they all weak, but I draw heat. Soon as he hit the ground, we huddle around, then we all eat raw meat. My appetite's like a great white. They say it's real beef, but this meat don't taste right. It's vegan.
Yes, Lord. You done tapped in with CIRV'N IT RAW Podcast. I am your host, the Pyrex Iron Chef, Gutta Caine.
And your girl, Qui-Lo Caine, coming to you really raw. No makeup, no preservative, no additives, and let's just get into it.
Well, we're going to do another 5 grams of pure dope. And this one is the one that we was talking about before. I would call it like parent, like child.
Ready.
Yes, indeed. We do have some honorable mentions, though. We probably want to get out the way first. These honorable mentions, they've kind of already been established, I would say. I would say just been established. Like you have Coi-Leray, which is Benzino's daughter. You have Egypt, which is... Was that Peppa?
Peppa.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Peppa and Tretch's daughter. You have Lil Soulja Slim, which is Soulja Slim's son. You have Young Juvie, which is Juvenile's son.
Boosie children.
Yep, both of Boosie's kids is doing some. Who else is honorable mention? You want to get both of Pimp C's sons.
Oh, yeah.
Chad Butler Jr. down in H-Town, they doing their thing. Who else we got? Bun B's son. Then you have Young Dirty Bastard, which is ODB's son. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's doing his thing, as well as Sun God, which is Ghostface Killer's son. I think that's kind of, it might be some more out there, but them the ones I know just came across the radar real quick. But like I said, they kind of been established. You already know the original one. One of them is a bonus on here, and that's just because, I think that boy's bringing heat, but we'll get to him later on. Well, I popped the top for Loco on this one, because, you know what I'm saying? Because he was always, you know what I'm saying?
Sippy.
Yeah. Got my styrofoam cup this time. Well, you want to start with the first one? You want me to start with the first one? And just kind of...
You the host.
Okay, all right, I'll start with the first one. The first one here is E40's son, and he's coming straight out of Vallejo. Vallejo, California. Make sure I said that right. He's always been an incredible beat maker. Okay, and but he also raps and does music. I like what he's doing with Hitter Slim down there, as well as Cousin Feek. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But them boys in the Bay Area really doing their thing. But Droop-E, and he looks just like his daddy. He just looks like a skinnier version of E40. I swear he do. You know what I'm saying? But this is his song, Riding Solo. Okay. All right, so let's check that one out. And we're not going in no particular order on this one. So it's just 5 plus the bonus.
Do we ever go in order?
Well, we went in order on the last one. When I did the veterans.
I don't be knowing. I just go. I thought you was just...
Well, when I did the what ifs, I went from 5 to 1.
I thought you were just counting down. I didn't know that it was like, okay, this is who I think is my number 5 in my list of,
Then that mean you didn't watch the video then? Because I said that specifically. I said, this is my number 5, and this is my number 4.
I the video.
Okay.
Because they about to see you get your ass whooped.
Droop-E, Riding Solo. Disregard that last comment.
Riding solo, riding solo.
straps. Lips chapped, you ain't got it like that. Wristwatch with the VVS top. Money talk, but the diamonds make it clear. Me and you ain't the same, you hear? You ain't got no idea when they got in your ear and they try to steer you wrong. You a hater, in fact, congratulator, cause you ain't home. I'm surrounded by kingpins trying to get to this paper. I don't slide with snakes, I run with the apes. Slice you like a steak for touching this plate. Try to tell that man to get on. They hit him in his heart, cause his head was made of stone. Watching out for the flatterer. I could do without a clown in my passenger. I'm riding solo, but I'm so high. 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 Bitch, I work hard. Bitch, I be bustin'. Bitch, I got bars. Bitch, I be hustlin'. Plotting and planning on making a million, flipping that and leaving money for my grandchildren's children. Building a youth center in Vallejo. I learn from the best. I be stressed, but I'm blessed. F the rest, I'm from the west. Got connects from the jacks to the burbs. My words penetrate a sucker, about to blast off. Take a trip to the city. Money on my mind, but this chick looking pretty. About to book a room, take out a titty. Man, if I died last night, I'd be in hell today. I repented last night, so I'm here to stay. Solo, but I'm so high. Riding 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 solo, but I'm so high.
All right. And if she make another comment like that, I'm going to be sitting solo. But that was Droop-E with Riding Solo. What you think about it? What's happening? Come on. Come on. Get that train of thought together. Get it together, sister. What's up?
Anyway.
What you think?
I think the song was dope.
Yes,
I was feeling the beat. I like how the water came in and decorated the hook.
Yes.
He gave a little bit of his daddy, but he stayed true to himself in that.
Yeah, which is one thing I do like about him is that he has his own original.
I felt the video was clean. It didn't need too much. Like, it was just perfect. It was perfect.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I did hear the little 40 part. One thing I also liked about how he recorded the video is like how when he got out the truck at the store and shit.
I love that part.
Motherfucker big and shit. And then he like got back on and then came back. I thought that was tight. Shout out to Big Droop-E doing his thing, man. Like I say, this phenomenal
he definitely
artist.
did his thing. Like, didn't he do the for his dad? What's that beat? Remember we played the song all the time. The one
he did a lot of beats for his dad.
Yeah, I know, but there's like one specifically.
Yeah, but did he? I don't know if he did Barbarian.
I'm pretty sure. I think he did Barbarian.
I know anytime that it's like has like a sample from like an old gangster movie in it.
Yeah. And
it kind of repeats or whatever. It most of the time it's like Droop-E did it. Like that's one thing that I just admire about him as an artist and
the server. Didn't he do that one?
If he did, I even thought about using that as the damn using that as like in the like in the episodes.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get the clearance to use it, Yeah, I couldn't get the clearance to use it. But we can damn sure look into it though. Let me see.
I want to see because he be doing some beats like even when you was talking about Cousin Feet, like.
No, Rick Rock did the server.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I
did.
should have known.
Yeah,
I should have known.
Yeah, because as much as you love Rick Rock,
I do. Yeah.
Hey, what did you love Rick Rock? He did Back in Business. Droop-E.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like him. That's the one I was actually thinking of.
The Back in
the
Business.
server just
We back in business, boys. Yep, he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anytime it kind of has like that, like I said, like that sample of like an old school, you know, like the black and white gangster movies, you know, back then, and he like sampled, you know, something being said, and then he like repeats it with it, like samples that repetitive in the chorus, and it kind of just has that Bay Area hyphy swag to it. Droop-E is amazing with that shit, man. I ain't even gonna lie, and it fits his dad's style, you know, because I know a lot of people are like, oh well, you know, E40 is not lyrical, but I never looked at E40 as a lyrical artist. I feel like he can be that, but I always looked at E40 as a game splitter, he was always a game splitter to me. You know what I'm saying? So yes, shout out to Droop-E and his daddy.
And he had his own lane. Like, who else rapped like The Water?
Shit, nobody.
Period.
Yeah, nobody. Shit, I remember when that One Love came out. Shit. Oh yeah, he did do the Barbarian. Yep. So, which like I said, and he did Lil Grimy Niggas. Those some other ones y'all need to check out. Damn. Okay. All right. That damn Droop-E. Damn boy, Droop-E done did a lot for his dad. All right. It was shit. Let's go ahead and mosey on.
Yeah, Barbarian. That for sure was the one I was thinking about.
Barbarian.
Because now I'm starting to hear it in my head, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. I don't know why I said the server, but
the server is one you played a lot.
Yes.
Before.
Yeah,
and then,
I did.
But the Back in Business and the Barbarian, I know you like that style, and that's him. And then Rick Rock has that's like, I don't know.
It's just nasty. Like, his beats just fit 40. Like, sometimes I'll be like, I don't know. Like, them two just need to strictly, that's Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Rick Rock, E40. Like,
I wonder why they haven't did like a whole album together. That would be tight. Rick Rock, if you hearing, you and 40, y'all need to do like a whole album together. Because it would have been nice to get him and Big Lurch together, but because Lurch is locked up, E40 would be the other person I could see Rick Rock actually, like, because Rick Rock been rocking with E40 since like the fucking beginning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, and they got a lot of hits together to me. Like a lot of their tightest songs are together and shit. So it would damn sure be nice to, you know, get something from them. All right. Well, the next person on the list is also coming from California, but he's coming from by way of LA. Okay, and his daddy was, I would say his dad was the king of hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like Mac 10 said on that Gangsta Nation, it ain't a hit until Nate Dogg spit. So the next artist is Hale, which I like that. That's tight. Because it's like Nathan Hale and then like Hale Smoke. That's tight. I like that. But it's Hale, which is Nate Dogg's son. And hopefully he would be one of the new artists, if not already, on Death Row. Yes,
definitely.
So
that would be sick.
Yeah, for sure, because he was featured on Back on Death Row with Snoop. He did a song with Snoop where they were like at the Nate Dogg's gravesite. So I thought all that, like, that just, and he's good too. Like,
yeah, he gives his daddy, but doesn't give his daddy. You'll see when you get into the video. But
all right, so this song right here is called "In My Hood" by Hale. So check him out, and like I said, I always try to say, like, to me, these 5 artists that we chose are, even though the honorable mentions are established as well, these are 5 that I feel are not, like, repeating exactly their dad. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times they don't like to give those artists a chance because they be like, oh, you're trying to be just like your dad.
Right.
You know, and
exactly.
And so, oh, shit, I forgot. Big Pun's son.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, yeah. Chris Rivers, that's another one. And Corey Guns, Peter Guns' son. Like, both of them are honorable mentions, man. But them be some big ass
they compare him, even if they're trying to do something different. They're just like, oh, his daddy way better than him. Or he should rap like his daddy. Or his daddy ain't helping him. Like, you know, you see all those kind of comments. I'm like, damn, let a person be a person. But.
Yep. Alrighty. Nate Dogg. You want some?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. Inhale. Damn. That's what I should have done.
Exhale.
Damn. My bad. Yeah. That's what. Anyway, inhale. In my hood.
In my hood, where homies like to roll, a place that you can't go. You better watch your hoe. In my hood, where them tweakers live on sight. At night they just might fight. I wonder how they live that life. In my hood, niggas stay fly with them fits. The ones hating you grew up with. When you show love, they'll never get. In my hood, Granny still on the block, but not long since I'm getting hot. Liquor store run, that's her favorite spot. In my hood, at times I like to get away and just pray on better days. My main man caught another case. In my hood, in my eyes, he did no wrong. That's all he knew it for so long. When you feel down, just hit my phone. In my hood, where it's young G's just like me, who found love while in the streets. And if it ain't, that's what we think. In my hood, when niggas neighborhood heroes. And if I know, then he know. We dealing with the same old hoes. I wanna move out the hood, so I play ball. Started smoking weed when I lost Big Dog. Shit pissed me off, I had to keep my head up and found some ways to get my bread up. Heard so many lies, I don't know who to trust. Can't look me in my eyes, I can tell you ain't the one. Hand on my gun, the nigga I never run from. Caught him slipping, never made a nigga up one. That is something I just had to tell you. Caught a bad case, went down for paraphernalia. Out of Montana, I learned from that setup. Never asking for forgiveness, nigga, I just did better.
Alrighty, Inhale, In My Hood. What you think about it?
You know I'm feeling it. I was a big Nate Dogg fan. I feel like he gives us Nate Dogg without giving us Nate Dogg. Yeah. Like he still, him comes through. Like you can hear him be like, okay, if somebody wouldn't have told you that was his son, you'd probably just be like, oh, he kind of sounds like Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, Nate Dogg bless that boy. Yes.
Exactly. Boy got and I feel like we could bring the West Coast like back. Like they start giving the feel of the 90s. Yeah. You put a modern spin on it, but you know.
That's why I want to see him. That's why I want to see him on like on the new Death Row. Yeah. You know, especially with what they got going on. You know, so yes. I was definitely digging that. Check out more of his music on YouTube for sure. I just don't know if I heard him rap though.
Not well I think only 2 songs I've heard from him. Yeah. But
that's like really my favorite for some reason.
Yeah,
like that.
It is. It's a vibe. Like you can literally play that in your car and just be chilling. Yeah. Like it just has that feel from the 90s. Like remember we would just block. Yep. And just, you know, hitting them blacks. You got a glass of whatever. What was you drink? That bumpy face.
yeah, that bumpy face gin right there.
And just riding around, just chilling. I love that vibe. Like that's my favorite. Like you just feel good. You just chilling. You just
No, that's the shit though. I like everything he's doing right now. I am not gonna lie. Like, yes. Like, you know.
Yeah, it just feels good. I think our generation will really feel it just because the nostalgia in it.
Yeah.
Like, I can sit and think back to, like, Nate Dogg songs and, like, how we would vibe hearing him on the hook. Like, my mom, she's actually... She'd be in the car. I'd hear her. She driving and she's singing it, but she's singing, like, in a gospel.
Not no
She have a little gospel, you know, vibrato in there on top of it, but...
Yeah, man, because wasn't nobody fucking with Nate, man. Like...
I don't know. He killed everything he touched.
Yeah. I actually I wanted to hear him on that song Kush. You know the song Kush, the one that Dr. Dre. It's like when Dr. Dre was like, I felt like he was in the process of putting out Detox.
Oh.
And he did that song
yeah.
Kush, and
that was when we had the Mazda, right? Was it that?
That wasn't that far. No, that wasn't that long ago. Nah, that was the one, you know, it had Akon on the chorus.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about. I'm just trying to remember because I remember you used to play it like a lot. I'm just trying to actually remember that era specifically.
But I wanted to hear Nate Dogg on that chorus.
Though. Yeah, I think he would have did. Like, I like Akon. I think he's dope on hooks, but the tone of his voice is not my favorite.
Gotcha.
So
I could dig that. Well, let's pack up from Cali, and we're gonna mosey on down to the NO. Alrighty. And this gentleman is T.Y., which is BG's son. Mm-hmm. Okay, and T.Y. is an artist that's actually part of Jet Life. He signed to Currency right now, you know, and at the same time, he also has a group with Juvie. He has another brother by
BG.
By BG, yeah. Mm-hmm. As well as Lil Soulja Slim, and I want to say it's like one or two more artists on there. I think it's like, I don't know, like maybe 6 of them. But it's I think they go by Children of the Ghetto or Ghetto Children. Ghetto Children. Yeah, Ghetto Children. Mm-hmm. Which I just know they took the song from Juvenile's 400 Degrees. Right. Yeah, mm-hmm. But they doing their thing, and so this is T.Y.'s song "Where I'm From." Okay, and we check this out.
I'm about to go and get a old school and put a fish tank in that bitch. I can make your life savings, one flick of the wrist. Couple grand on some merch, I'm turning up with my business. Real boss moves, Lil Denny bought him a building. Now that's the type of shit I like to see my niggas revealing. Turned me to a CEO, that shit was good for my image. Yeah, stay on game or you gon' lose your life in it. Told my little brother, make sure you hanging with the right niggas. It's that, oh shit, I ain't hear that in a minute. Flows that I gotta have you streaming all of my music. I might just call up Ski Beats to teach me how to produce. Kick down the door and told the game that they better make room. Right back to that fly shit. I just spent like 6 bands on one outfit. Crazy thing is that shit just gon' sit in my closet. I got it to say I got it. Really one of the hottest. I get it jumping hydraulics. Keep increasing my balance. All this paper the madness. Thank for the kids I ain't have yet. Choppers on deck for the madness. My bitch is the baddest. My niggas they savage. If you ain't smoking real Zada, nigga, you can have it. Look, they hustle hard where I'm from. Niggas they don't like to follow laws where I'm from. Better know how to take your charge where I'm from. We'll bring it to your front lawn where I'm from. They hustle hard where I'm from. Niggas they don't like to follow laws where I'm from. Better know how to take your charge where I'm from. We'll bring it to your front lawn right back I'm from. Look, watch the bitches you fucking. Set you up like it's nothing. As soon as they start sucking, empty one in your melon. I roll around with the felons. Really none you could tell us. We hustle just to make profit. Spin it right on the family. Little kids running round, pops never was around. Mom's barely at the house, life of a ghetto child. Praying that you make it out, so you take a safer route. It's the type of shit that's going on in the hood now. Knick-knack, paddywhack, 4-5, click-clack. Lay you dead on your back from fucking round with the set. My bitch is the baddest, my niggas they savage. If you could pull my hoe, that mean you deserve to have her.
Look, they hustle hard where I'm from. Niggas, they don't like to follow laws where I'm from. Better know how to take your charge where I'm from. We'll bring it to your front lawn where I'm from. They hustle hard where I'm from. Niggas, they don't like to follow laws where I'm from. Better know how to take your charge where I'm from. We'll bring it to your front lawn where I'm from.
All right, that was T.Y. with Where I'm From. Boy, I tell you, if that nigga don't like his daddy.
He do. But what I love that song is a banger. But what I love about it is if he was to perform that, the crowd participation that he would be able to get, like, it's very, I almost wanted to say legible. That ain't the word I'm actually looking for. But you just, what am I trying to say?
Come on, spit it out, Bubba.
Like, you can, girl, if you...
I know we're having issues with the videographer.
But, like, his enunciation is really good. So you can understand, like, everything that he's saying. And on top of that, the hook is catchy. It's easy to pick up. Like, Samari could rap that.
Yeah,
after hearing, you know, it 2-3 times. So... I don't know. I just love that.
No, I fuck with T.Y., man. T.Y., he's been an artist that I've actually paid attention to that Currency's, you know, brought out. And I think what Currency's doing, you know, he got Fiend on there and stuff like that. You know, I even think BG's other son is tight as well. I just heard more stuff from T.Y. though. You know, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from either of them. I just knew they existed. So now I'm definitely like, okay, I will dig a little deeper, see what other.
Oh, for Shigadale. Yeah, T.Y. is doing his thing though. He is doing his thing, for shizzle.
Y'all, I'm about to kill the camera on.
I know, hey. I know she be getting on your ass, don't she? Well, we
stay on my helmet.
Okay, well we staying in the NO, and so this gentleman, I said I wasn't gonna mention him in this one because I had actually put him in 5 grams before earlier, but I said fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway just because I can do that. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. I can do what I want. This is my show. I can do what I want to do. Nah, but this gentleman right here though, now seriously though, is his mama, I would say, like I said, is the queen of the South when it comes to rap. You know what I'm saying? Mama Mia X.
My birthday twin.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Sue.
And this gentleman is Jakk Jo. And I think I played the song Cry the last time, but this one he got a song called Graduated, but he got like a ton of shit. Please check out his Woody Music, man, on Spotify. He got Notebook Music. Like, he is really grinding also. Like, I ain't gonna lie, all the kids of Legends in Louisiana really grinding. Like, especially Boosie's kids. Like, everybody, like, they really getting it out the mud, man, for real. I can't even lie. But this right here is Jakk Jo, Graduated.
He graduated from the curb, put his grind down, graduated to a bird. Can't put that iron down cause them boys known to swerve. You know I gotta shine, get my mama in the birds, get my niggas out the slums. My people still on dope, but fuck it, here I come. I'm bringing us hope, can't forget where I come from. I'm a solid nigga for real, love my niggas for real, run with killers for real, yeah. Dirty world, gotta keep a strap. No picks and chooses, this niggas ruthlessly on the flat. Got my little soldiers in the front and posted in the back. They tryna steal a nigga culture, had to take it back. Sailor homie need to slow it down. Tall grass full of snakes, gotta mow them down. And it's so active in my hood, I can't just show you round. That dilly deep, pumping hard, white, gray, or brown. Yeah, it's like a 9, be prepared for the get back. The boys in the hood lurking, get your head gift wrapped. No, we don't do no talking, kill a spark and mute the chit chat. No, we don't do no talking, drop that bag and get your bitch whacked. Evil, I do you dirty, I know you heard. Make our shooters like Stephen Curry, no I
Glock boy, 100 shots boy, Glock boy, 30 shots boy, that's a mop boy. Out here, we really out here, never a drought here. Niggas banging out trying to get their mama a house shit. Choppers flaming out here and everybody that's out here. Believe me, these streets like church's chicken is greasy. Hot boy shit like Juvie, Turk and Louise, BGZ. Everybody strapped for days. Niggas throwing shots, throwing more than beads and parades. About to blow nigga like the pin out the grenade, you heard me? He graduated from the curb, put his grind down, graduated to a bird. Hey, put that iron on, cause them boys known to swerve. You know I gotta shine, put my mom in the birds. Get my niggas out the slums. My people still on dope, but fuck it, here I come. I'm bringing us hope, can't forget where I come from. I'm a solid nigga for real, love my niggas for real, run with killers for real, yeah. You already know, baby, huh? Y'all know we coming, man. Downtown shit, uptown shit, city shit, I ain't gonna divide us, you understand? United we stand, divided we fall, you know? Yeah, 504 nigga.
Alright, them boys doing it in the 504. I can't even lie. That was Jakk Jo, who graduated. What you think about it?
Definitely feeling him. Definitely a fan. I like how he ain't out here feeling like he gotta use trap beats and do what everybody else doing.
Yes.
He kept it Louisiana.
Yes.
He kept it New Orleans.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. And I know because I've heard, like, look, I've talked to him on live, man, and I know people was just like, oh, he trying to sound like this, he trying to sound like Jew, he trying to sound like, and I'm like, no, he trying to keep that core sound, but he doing his own shit. Like, he ain't rapping like Juvenile, he not rapping like BG, like he rap like Jakk Jo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he's keeping that sound, and that's what I'm here for. Like, CIRV'N IT RAW is the hood rap city. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm bringing y'all people that, like I said, maybe y'all didn't know about, heard about, or you done, maybe listen, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make sure you don't have to be stuck on listening to the same artists that corporations is giving you. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially not for me. Shit, for real. You don't have to surf the YouTube. Goddamn it, I'll surf it for you. Okay? And I'll find these artists and put them out there for real. Because it's a grip of them. Like, man, you have shit. For real.
Like, before we really started, like, doing this, it was like everywhere. I just was hearing trap beats everywhere. And people mumbling everywhere. And so that's why I was always listening to, like, R&B and all the other shit.
And Nigerian music, which is good.
But it's like now, this is kind of reigniting my love for hip hop again, because I'm finding artists who are staying true to where they come from or who they are and kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah, because like, so hey, gotta talk to the person that's recording this. You can still talk. They just can't see you, but they'll sure hear your voice. Okay. Did you know about Ciroc?
Nope.
Okay, but when I showed you her video Forever and everything like that, and you actually saw it, what was your take on her? Like, okay, you did good. Okay, and the thing is that in her video, like you had said before, when she had like the cuts on her wrist and stuff like that, she was showing that that's the type of depression and stuff that she went through. Mm-hmm. And a lot of kids now are going through depression, dealing with social media, just all the other type of shit. And when I saw that video, the first thing I thought to myself, like, damn, my daughters could actually vibe to that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you don't have to listen to just what people are putting out there. There's other artists.
Right.
So that was the whole point of that.
And that's one thing that actually makes me happy that you are actually doing this podcast, because even in, we're just talking hip hop in general, but even here, even though we don't really have a sound, there's a lot of really talented artists that are here who are doing lots of different types of music.
Yes.
And that all needs to be put out there. Like, no, we don't have like a hip hop culture, but there are a lot of hip hop lovers and hip hop heads that are here, and there are people out here doing the work. We just got to discover them, and so
that's why
it's a good thing that you are actually giving people a place to shine. And girl,
yeah, that's why I think Washington needs like a some type of soup, like gumbo or something, where they can, you know what I'm saying? Because they no, for real. Cause look, when I think about Washington, man, the reason why I think Washington can't like find or have a sound is because
it's a melting pot.
It's a melting pot of different sounds and different raps and different ethnicities. Yes. Yes, I got that one out for you.
The weed is catching me.
But because you had, which is like gumbo, but you know gumbo is this is a Louisiana thing, so you know what I'm saying. Y'all can't have that. But Washington needs like its own food. Somebody create a food just like taking just like different ethnic and just putting it together. Like
put Lex on that.
Yeah, Lex.
She out here whipping it up.
Lex. Do that. Like, look, find different ethnic groups in Washington State, and then just make some type of dish.
Find a way to put them together.
Yeah, find a way to put it like some Latina, you know, some soul food, some like Asian, like Cambodian, or Vietnamese, and Chinese, Russian, Italian. Just try to find like something and just put it all together, and then I don't know what the fuck you can call it. But when you get a name for it, let me know. But I won't dips on it though, because I came up with it, nigga. Don't leave me out. You know what I'm saying? But it needs something like put together.
Yeah. That's true. Because we just need to let it be known that Washington is not all about this baby got back ass music.
Stop
just
it.
Because.
Stop it.
It's not. And we ain't all out here thrift shopping, you know. Some of us are, but it's a melting pot. So you're going to get a little bit of trap. You're going to get a little bit of grunge. You're going to get a little bit of what the fuck ever, you know.
Yeah.
But because it's all here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're true. And you know you don't thrift shop, nigga. I don't know why you said that. You hate to go to Goodwill. Like, as soon as you see that motherfucker, you be dreading it like, damn.
Well, I feel like thrift shopping when I go to Dollar Tree.
Well, that's the videographer's place of business, nigga. She be at Dollar Tree like it ain't nothing. She stayed. Look, it's crazy because Lady J be sitting out the time. She be like, I'll just stay at that motherfucker. I'm like, look, if she could, she probably work at that motherfucker.
I was about to go to Walmart and buy her a green shirt and some khakis. That's gonna be what you wear every day, girl.
Welcome to Dollar Tree. Welcome to Dollar Tree.
Bing bong.
Oh shit, have you heard that song?
What? Welcome to Dollar Tree?
No, nigga, Bing Bong. You ain't heard that song?
No. I might have. I don't know.
I'm about to say, bro. All right.
You
I'm like, you ain't heard Bing Bong?
My stomach hurt.
That would be for another 5 grams. That'd be for another one. But there's the dude, I can't think of his name, but he actually has the song Big Bone, like where it came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he actually, I think his name is like Nims.
Okay, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he like.
I only got it from the TikToks. I really don't be paying attention to.
Okay, well, put some respect on his name. Okay. All right. Now, we leaving the NO, but shout out to all the boys down in the 504 doing their thing, but we going to go up north to Cleveland, Ohio.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, this gentleman here, his dad was a legend also in the rap game. Was part of Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know, he damn near acted a fool. At the verses, he was like, "Look, you ugly motherfuckers ain't gonna be knocking me on the stage."
but he did get it together.
Shout out to Busy Bone, man.
Right.
He came out. He came out. He apologized and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people didn't talk about that, but he did come out. Right. He was a man about his shit. You know,
because the beef is always more important.
Yeah, of course. Which is
something we need to stop.
Yes. But Lil Bizzy He has a song that I've been, listening to called "Busy's in the House," and I want to take the time out because he sampled my cousin Shatasha Williams. So shout out to my cousin Shatasha. Yes, that's my blood cousin. My dad is her uncle. Her mama is my aunt. Shout out to Aunt Jimmy. Now, anyway, but Shatasha, to me, when she did that chorus, I still think that's like one of, if not the best chorus that has ever been sung in hip hop.
All right, because you can't play that song without everybody singing that hook. No matter where you go, who you're around.
Yeah.
We don't care about race, nothing. At that moment, everybody is singing that hook. So yeah, she did that.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely
yes, indeed.
did
That girl had them pipes. That's the Williams pipes too.
Oh yeah, we need to have Poppy Yachty on here. Have him give us a little solo.
Yeah. I actually, that's why
we
I
did
need
a song together. You still have it?
Well, I don't have it, but my nigga Cappa has it. Which after this, but before I dip, Cappa, I gotta make sure I got something to say about him. I gotta you know what I'm saying.
Alrighty.
But this right here is Lil Bizzy with Busy in the House. Let's go check that video out.
Running all through K, staying moved up the way on 152nd with the brick, and it's like easy. What my niggas be on 116. Running through the city, I'ma keep the people with me on zone 6, zone 7. Every day be think you a G, take a trip to the compound. All of the homies are on with how you wanna lock down Longwood. Running up a Blackwood, nigga. King Kennedy, running up a 50 X. Everybody in my city, yeah, they know me. East side, west side, everywhere, homie, that's my side. Yeah, I'm in the house, nigga. Get high, yeah, that's how I ride, nigga. If anybody tryna test me, I'ma ride, nigga. Getting medicated, everybody looking at me like, look. I'm in the motherfucking house, nigga. Watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. O-H-I-O, where I'm from, nigga.
216, nigga, put your hands up.
And all the hoes say. And all the homies say. When I touch down, everybody fucking with me, though. When a nigga touch down, all the homies showin' love. I'm the man in my state. We smoke, roll it up, laying at the heartless. We start shit, a little bit of green, that's a little bit of weed. No business, gotta be swollen, my nigga. So like it's ruckus, them man, I love it. We them ancient killers, I'm a fucking genius. Bitches on my penis, on me, I'm the cleanest, the meanest. You a lame nigga, stand back. Loud pack, got the homies really on that. I got the juice, man, it made when you drink that. Pussy nigga, I ain't never see you shoot that. All the trap niggas, go ahead, move that. The women love it when I talk about the kitty cat. And did you listen, motherfucker, did you get that? What you know about that? Fuck that, motherfuckers better know that. Fuck that, motherfuckers better know that.
Definitely in the house. Fuck that, motherfuckers better know that, Fuck that, motherfuckers better know that, A little bit of green, that's a little bit of weed. No business, gotta be swollen, my nigga.
We them ancient killers,
my nigga, my nigga.
We them ancient killers,
my nigga, my nigga. A little bit of green, that's a little bit of weed. No business, gotta be swollen, my nigga.
We them ancient killers,
my nigga, my nigga.
So like it's ruckus, them man, I love him,
A little bit of green, that's a little bit of weed. No business, gotta be swollen.
Biz is in the house. That was Lil Bizzy with Busy's in the house. Or Busy's in the house.
Yes, he is in the house.
I'm definitely
that
feeling
was
his
filthy.
music. Yes.
I love it.
I like the fact that he does not sound like his daddy. I mean, he has his daddy
He
tone.
has his own flow.
Yes.
But, you know, when I was hearing his voice, I was thinking about the interview Lil Bizzy did, where he's talking about how his voice was so loud. He's like, turn down, give me your shit. Like,
Did Karma ever come back? You know, some of the people that you were hunting ever come back and say, yo, that was the dude that robbed me. Now he's in the group. Now I got to get him.
Well, I mean, shit. I had such a light voice back in the days, they thought I was a girl. The guy I was robbing motherfuckers with was 6'4", 6'5". Drop down, give me your shit. They thought it was just a girl in Cleveland robbing everybody.
I hollered. That shit was funny as fuck. But
yeah, check it.
Young Man's is talented. I love how he wrote the beat. I love how the little breakdown that was in the beat where it kind of switched up a little bit. Talking about
what they
the sample was done tastefully. Yeah. Like the video was clean. Like I loved it. I'm feeling it.
Yes, I'm fucking with it. Shout out to Lil Bizzy doing his thing out of Cleveland. He's damn sure continuing his father's legacy in his own way. I respect that. Crazy Bone's son is another gentleman too. I cannot think of his name. But he didn't have as much. I don't think he had as much content. At the time. So, but he's another person that's an honorable mention for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I like how they did that. I like how he sampled Satasha's voice for that one. Especially at the end and stuff when they're doing the Cleveland in the house, and he was like,
"Yes, it was dope. Yeah. It was a vibe."
Yes, and I love the video.
I want to hear that shit in the car. That bass was thumping, okay?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, it wouldn't be right to not include, for the bonus, the legend who actually discovered Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, Eazy-E. So, I had to put some respect on his son's name, Lil Eazy, okay? Because, yes, even though I know he's established already, you know, he was on... was it Kids of Hip Hop? Sons of Hip Hop?
I didn't watch that shit.
See,
I mean, I don't know.
Growing Up Hip Hop. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was on Growing Up Hip Hop, but he has a song called It Ain't Over. And the first time I heard it, like I love the song. I definitely love the video. I like the fact that he filmed the video at his grandparents' house. Mm-hmm. You know, which behind, like, where they show, like, the garage or whatever in the video, which I will see, is, like, where a lot of the early NWA stuff was actually recorded, you know. Okay. So I just, you know, I've always been a fan of Lil Eazy, even when he came out, and him and Game was doing stuff together, like, him and Game did Confessions.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, and he did a song called From Compton. Like, he's always been grinding and doing his thing, man. So I've always been.
Yeah. It was good because he does sound very similar to his father. So it was like, I felt like his father did leave a hole, and then when he came through, it was just good to hear that voice again.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let me ask you a question. What did you think about? Did you feel like he should have played his dad? This is just a side question. In
some ways, I kind of be like, yeah, but dude who did so fucking good. Like, at first I was just like, he don't look like him, he don't look like him. So I was like, I had my reservations. Yeah. I just felt like he wasn't good. But then when I watched it, it didn't matter that he didn't look like him because he brought that energy.
Yeah, to the screen.
Yeah, to the point where I forgot that he didn't look like him, and then to me he started looking like him. Like, it was weird, but yeah.
I know, which be kind of crazy when I see him like act on other shit. I be like, damn, that go easy.
Right, you can't unsee it now.
Yeah, no, he actually played that part. I mean, it would have been great to see Lil Eazy play his dad, only because Ice Cube, shit, O'Shea Jr. was able to play his daddy,
right?
You know, so it would have been nice. But I understand, you know, politics, acting, and all that stuff.
Right.
But it was, you know, to have that acting range of, you know, the different stages that Eazy went through was a lot different than everybody else. You know, he went from, you know, being healthy, doing his thing, we're coming up. as doing his street shit to being a successful CEO, and then from there to being sick and and stuff like that. So you got to have a actor that can hit all those different ranges.
Right.
So I get it, but like I said, I still Lil Eazy, if you see this, I personally, I don't give a damn. You should have played. Should have played your daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is right here is Lil Eazy. It Ain't Over. Sometimes I kind of think that song had something to do with that too. Like, it ain't over. I'm gonna do my own Straight Outta Compton or some shit. Like,
till it's over. Fuck, you thought I am a soldier. Oh, niggas know I'm getting closer. Danger all in the mirror in the Rover. All this ice on me, but the world colder. Fuck 12, tell 'em I ain't pulling over. We got the type of money that don't ever fold up. With the weight of the world on our shoulders. The world way too big. 7 billion holes in your ass ain't shit. When they tryna close in, tell them suck my dick. The world way too big. 7 billion holes in your ass ain't shit. When they tryna close in, tell them suck my dick.
Still 100 miles and running. Niggas know just how I'm coming. Ballin' hard, stacking hundreds. Money overflowing. Pocket steady bulging. Easy, young, wildin' Loki. Catch me slide, roof open, rich and roof is blowing. Heavy with promotions, everything in motion. You know just how I'm coming, tell the label run it. We want it all, fuck a couple hundreds. Big business, still in it. Billy Tennant, independent nigga. Dead presidents keep printing, nigga. Ain't no limit, nigga, like Pete Miller. Street nigga verified, wrong or right, a nigga certified. I'm on the clock all day and night. Hit the block and it's a scary side. There go E-Ride. Black and white steady passing while the chopper steady blasting. Niggas know we bout to cash in.
It ain't over till it's over. Fuck, you thought I am a soldier. Oh, niggas know I'm getting closer. Danger all in the mirror in the Rover. All this ice on me, but the world colder. Fuck 12, tell 'em I ain't pulling over. We got the type of money that don't ever fold up. With the weight of the world on our shoulders. The world way too big. 7 billion holes in your ass ain't shit. When they tryna close in, tell 'em suck my dick. The world way too big. 7 billion holes in your ass ain't shit. When they tryna close in, tell 'em suck my dick.
It ain't over till they punch the clock on me. Day one hustler never punched the clock on me. It ain't over till they punch the clock on me. Day one hustler never punched the clock on me. Middle finger to the world. Shit is working out, my trigger finger doing curls. Middle finger to the world. Shit is working out, my trigger finger doing curls.
Nah, that was Lil Eazy, man, with It Ain't Over.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. That hook.
Yes.
That
yes.
hook,
I'm fucking with that. I'm fucking with that. Lil Eazy, you doing your thing for real.
Yeah.
Hey, and the video was done by Mr. Criminal, which I know you know who it is. Yes. But shout out to all my brown pride Latinos out there. They know who Mr. Criminal is. You know what I'm saying? That's another legend in the rap game. Look up Mr. Criminal. If you don't know, look him up. For real. That's another LA vet. For real. What? But yeah. I love what he's doing. You know, he has the Rich and Ruthless. thing that he's pushing, which is his own label, you know, which is a I don't know the fucking word that I'm trying to say, but it's a continuation of what his dad did with Ruthless Records. So, like I said, like I'm really digging. I've always been a fan of his music and everything, and y'all better start appreciate these artists that's continuing the legacy of their parents, because when you start comparing these artists to their parents, that's when you start losing sight of what you were talking about, what you were asking for before. It's like when those artists, you know, pass away or whatever the situation is and stop rapping or retire or whatever, you know, you're like, oh, I miss, you know, blah, blah, blah. I wish they were, you know, still around. And then their kids come up and start continuing that legacy, but you start being negative and shit and be, oh, what he sound like his daddy, he sound like his mom, and I'm like, but yo, like, nigga, find out what you want to do.
You know, Snoop Dogg's son, when he was rapping,
yeah,
they had the little group. I can't remember what the group was called, but it did a song called City Lights, and so I looked up the song. The song was dope. I loved it. But I started going to the comments, and then they're like, I mean, he alright, but he'll never be his daddy. And stuff like that. And I was like, why would you do that?
That's what
and I'm
saying.
like, that partially could be why he was just like, the music shit ain't really.
Yeah, because they do they do that a lot. They did it with Lil Eazy when he first came out. Like, they do that with so many people, and it just pisses me off because I'm like, you miss these people when they pass away, and you're like, oh, I wish that person was still around. Then when you actually have their kids that's continuing the legacy, then you want to start criticizing them for whatever the fuck they doing that they're trying to give you based off of the legacy that their parents left. Mm-hmm. Like, them are some big ass fucking shoes to try to fill.
Indeed.
You know, and so I'm like, give these, like, just give them a chance and look at them for who they are.
Exactly.
And what they trying to do, and just leave it at that. Mm-hmm. You know, and so that's the reason why these 5 I wanted to point out, and I gave you the honorable mentions, man. But these cats, like,
that's why I can't remember who it was, but somebody came out and they said, like, I think it was Nip, actually, when they was asking him, like, why he didn't want to play Snoop Dogg in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, he just wanted to be himself.
Yeah, he wanted to play his own
He
way.
already got compared to Snoop so much any freaking way.
Yeah.
So, but he just wanted to be himself. And it was like, it wasn't really till he said that I was kind of like, yeah, like, why is it wrong to just be yourself with everything? Like, that's one thing everybody complains about. They just want to be themselves and do what they want to do. Yeah. But the first time somebody does something, they're like, oh, you sound too much like your daddy. You don't sound enough like your daddy. You'll never be your daddy. Like, what is it, sir or madam?
And y'all need to understand, too, man, there is a difference between a motherfucker sounding... Like, a person can't change how they sound.
Their voice.
Their
right.
voice, okay?
If their voice is similar, yes.
Yeah.
But how they rap, their cadence.
Yeah, that you can
their
change.
Flow.
Yeah, that you can switch up. But you can't change up how a person sounds. That's why I used to trip when people used to talk about Gorilla Black sounding like Biggie.
I didn't really hear it. Like, on certain words, I could be like, okay. If you're focusing on his tone,
that's maybe. Yeah.
The tone, but I never heard a Gorilla Black song and even thought for a moment that it was Biggie Smalls. No. Like, I just...
Because if you're a fan of hip-hop, you know how Biggie spit.
Right. And not everybody, just because they listen to music doesn't mean they have an ear for music, right? So that's why you can have people out here like, oh, that person can sing. Like, some people, oh, this person can sing the house down. But if you really have an ear for music, you can be like, I mean, they can be cute with it, but they.
You know how many people used to say that Shine sound like Biggie, and
I never heard that.
I never got that shit
at all. Yeah. Not even in tone. I didn't like.
Now she's not saying she never heard nobody tell her that. She's just saying she didn't hear that herself.
I never heard those two being.
Yeah. Hold on. You never heard nobody tell you that?
No, I heard people say that. Okay. They said it all the time, but I didn't hear like where their voices sound similar or them even rapping similar. I didn't understand the comparison.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, shoot. Oh, before we get too far off track though, I got a call. I want to take this this would be my, cause this is the end of the 5 grams for this one. Okay. And we're gonna come with another 5 grams. And I know you're gonna be excited about this 5 grams.
Cause I got my people on it.
Yeah. And at the fact she has an artist that I think she's found that Nipsey Hussle love.
I love him, y'all. I love him. Y'all, get into him. Yeah. Get into him.
And there's no disrespect toward him. He doesn't sound like him. He doesn't sound like Nip. His confidence is what reminds me of Nip. The way he spits with such confidence.
Don't.
I'm not gonna say. Okay.
You giving him enough.
Okay.
Y'all gotta watch to find out.
All right. But I want to take this little, few minutes to give out a shout out to my boy, Cappa. Cappa is not only an artist from Jonesboro, Louisiana, but Cappa was a producer that his skills are put into a lot of music in Jonesboro. Okay, so I just want to take time out to give him his flowers. I personally am not going to say that nobody is giving him his flowers or nobody gives him any recognition or any of that shit, because I'm not here for any type of, pointing fingers and shit or any of that type of stuff. This is strictly, I feel that people just need to understand, especially in Jonesboro, that Cappa has had his fingers in a lot of music dealing in Jonesboro, from not just me when I was doing music, but Thug Child when he was doing music, Slim B when he was doing music, Latray. Well, Slim B and Latray still doing music, but he's had his fingers in that situation. He's even did a beat for Snoop. So Cappa has always been a very musical person, man, and a lot of times we, even myself, tend to kind of overlook Cappa and his what would be the word for it? His he's kind of like the Jay Dilla to you know what I'm saying, or like the Kanye West to
I've heard his name a lot.
Yeah,
since I've known him, so yes, he talks about Cappa a lot. He always has. You definitely have mad respect for him and his work and everything and that's one thing about you. Like, you always, when you talk about music, you always mention like everybody, and you talked about everybody and how talented they were and still are, and you never forgot.
No, I try not, and I try not to at all.
Just know he never forgot.
Yeah. Yes, one of the beats that he did for Lil Snoop was Harder. And so when he was doing the 16 and Running mixtape. So, but like I said, man, it's Cappa still make beats, man. He is cold with the sampling, very, very, very cold with the sampling. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is for me, CIRV'N IT RAW podcast. To Cappa, man, we appreciate everything that you've done. You know what I'm saying, in Jonesboro music, in putting your little sprinkling on it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this is your flowers. You know what I'm saying, to you. So enjoy it. Keep doing your thing. Anything you do, keep grinding. You got anything else that you wanted to put out? You got anything?
Bye.
Damn, it's like that. Nah. All right, but we finna get up out of here, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And that's it.
And I can tell that you have met. Let me be a mama real quick. Get out the door!
Okay. No, you good. Now that I will cut out.
Just make sure the coke fire. Told the jeweler cut some links and bring the gold higher. He wanna shoot it, he hot-headed, he ghost rider. Send him through your shit like Robin Givens with the old iron. Swinging, fork in the glass pot clanking. Whole
sail in the boat, they ship sinking. I make one brick, two without blinking. They was sleeping, now I got them rethinking shit.